Hi there, and welcome to the latest in the ENCY What's New video series. This latest update brings us to an important milestone, ENCY version 1.1, and it brings a range of new features, large and small, for your usage. So, with one of our new features now, this may come as a bit of a surprise to some of you. For those of us who work with turning regularly, this is a very familiar sight. However, the new aspect of it is that we have now integrated this turning functionality into the robotic control systems. So we have now enabled all of the lathe functions to our robotic programming users. And hopefully this is the kind of thing that will be coming in very useful. It was introduced due to very specific consumer demand, and we're rather pleased with how it's come out so far. So please do feel free to take a look at it and see if it works for your applications. So another addition to the repertoire of tooling available to end users in ENCY is the inclusion of being able to define the use of local coordinate systems for applying text to surfaces that otherwise would be difficult to set up the orientation for. So say for example I pick this panel here, which as we can see is currently sat on an angle. I define a new coordinate system for it, and I now add text straight to it. So test text there, click on apply, and as we zoom in now we can see that the test text itself has been applied in that particular frame of reference without any further setup required on my part. We can of course edit this as well, so we can set this to be centralized to the actual coordinate system, which is of course predicated on the very center of this plane, and all of the standard manipulation tools and translation tools are available to you in a significantly slicker and cleaner interface than was previously used as well. So hopefully this makes non-planar text applications much simpler for you going forward. A big one for many people is the new quality of life tweak that we've now added. If you click on a part and use the middle mouse button, the view will now automatically snap to the best perpendicular orientation for the part or face itself. This means that you can completely reorient the view in accordance with the part that you're working on at any given time, regardless of whether or not it's a face that's immediately obvious on the navigation cube. We've also introduced a shortcut in the post-processing window to enable program review directly in ENCY Tuner, straight out of the box. And finally, there's a whole host of small tweaks and improvements that have gone on throughout the program, not least of which is proper support for WCS data in machining reports, as well as the inclusion of radial and axial stock management in hole machining as well.